Our next inductee is Mike Lake. If you read his bio, Mike said his love of sports came from his father, Alan Lake. He said his earliest memories of going to his father's baseball game, he remembers sitting in the crib and throwing his toys. Now my question is, if you remember all this, what were you doing sitting in a crib? Mike's dad had all three of his children with him at all times, and they were involved in sports with the Somerton Spartans. Mike's fondest memories of growing up were having catches with his dad, brother, playing baseball in the neighborhood with the kids and their parents. He had the privilege of being coached by his father for the Somerton Youth Organization and playing for Coach Bill Fox and Mr. Fox for St. Christopher's basketball. Playing for his dad wasn't always an easy task. If Mike did not give 100% or made mental mistakes, there was no ride home. The walk home was very long. Skill and knowledge in games started early during his high school years at Archbishop Ryan, through later years at LaSalle College playing under the legendary coach Gene McDonald. Mike had the privilege of assisting head coach Rich Papirio and his dad from 83 to 86, coached alongside his dad from 87 to 90. The head AD at Archbishop Ryan, the legendary George Tote, named Mike head coach from 1991 to 2001, with his dad then assisting him. Mike played 4 years at Archbishop Ryan, graduating in 77. He was voted All-Catholic his senior year. We know that he was an assistant coach there. In his time as head coach, they won 2 Catholic League titles, came in first place 4 times in Northern Division. He was 4 times Philadelphia Catholic League Coach of the Year, having 169 total wins and some losses. He was inducted into Ryan's Baseball Hall of Fame in 2018 and to their Hall of Fame in 2002. He had a prestigious career in the Pendel League, and then later on he played obviously at LaSalle University, right, and became the coach there. He was an assistant coach from 2004 to 2007. And he was the head coach from 2008 to 2017. He was the A10 Coach of the Year, the Big 5 Coach of the Year 4 times, 2 times winning the Liberty Bell Classic. And also he's very proud of the fact his average team GPA was 3.25. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce, for induction into the art chapter of the Pennsylvania Hall of Fame, Mr. Mike Lake.
Good evening, everyone. First, I want to thank Frank, Steve, Fran, and the rest of the committee for bestowing this prestigious honor on me. I am truly humbled. Thank you. I also want to congratulate the rest of the inductees that are going in tonight. Congratulations, guys. This is awesome. I have been truly blessed growing up with a set of parents that supported my sister Maureen, my brother Patrick, myself throughout all our endeavors. From early years, my father had us 3 kids involved in sports. His main love was baseball. I remember when Dad was so happy when my sister joined Little League softball and became a catcher, just as he had been in his baseball years. He was so proud up until her first game when she hit a line drive up the middle for a single, but decided to run to third base first. I guess we forgot to cover that part in practice. Needless to say, my dad hit in the car the rest of the game. My brother Patrick was the athlete of the family. He really was the one with the talent and ended up playing 2 sports in college. I was the one gifted with the good looks and this awesome physique. But anyway, there are so many coaches and players that I would love to mention by name and thank for all their years of dedication to the various teams that we were a part of. But I would be up here for hours. But if it wasn't for some of these coaches, I would not be up here today at all. To name a few, of these coaches, I would like to begin by thanking Rich Capiro for bringing me on his staff at Archbishop Ryan. And I would also like to thank George Tote for giving me my first head coaching job at Ryan. I'm not sure if he would agree that was his finest hire, but we made it work, George, right? I honestly believe a quality, effective head coach is only as good as his assistant coaches. I was lucky to have a great bunch of assistant coaches. And I have to mention these talented men beginning at Archbishop Ryan, including Ron Gearhart, Mike Lavin, Joe Moore, Paul Kamarowski, and Nick Chicolet. While at LaSalle, I was also lucky to have great assistant coaches, including Toby Fisher, John Duffy, and Ed Hughes, AKA Coach Dad. I didn't forget that. Gentlemen, thank you for all your dedication, loyalty, and for giving us so much of your time to help me prepare these young student athletes. Thank you. I must say my most memorable years of coaching when I was teamed with my dad. As a coach, my dad instilled in me that it's all about the players, never about you. When the team wins, the congrats go to the players. If the team loses, it's the coaches that should shoulder the blame. He also drummed in me to all your fundamental training and instructional work during practice. Game time, just stay nice and calm and motivate the players. I guess I didn't inherit that too well, did I? Also, while coaching, I had lifelong support from extremely close friends. And these close friends are also here tonight with me to help me celebrate this honor. Thank you for your generosity and your friendship. Thanks, guys. Thank you to my extended family, including my in-laws and nephews, and my son-in-law Patrick, and my daughter-in-law Maria, for attending tonight. Thank you all for always being there. I appreciate it. Lastly, none of my accomplishments would be possible without the love and support from my family. My two beautiful daughters, Ashley and Kristen, and our golden child, Mike, my son. And Arlene, my wife Arlene. None of this would have been possible without you. Without your love, your support, your patience, I married the perfect partner. My wife of 36 seasons, not 36 years old. Again, I want to thank the committee for this prestigious honor, and I'm very grateful. Thank you, everybody, for showing up.